the a hit on the island, but it is what it is. But anyway, this perhaps we'll get to this paper, because I think if we do the prions, this paper will make far more sense, or the amyloidosis. Okay, and why amyloidosis? Why switch between amyloidosis and prion? I've tried to explain this many times in the domain of neuroscience. They're generally considered part of the same mechanistic pathways towards neurodegeneration. How they manifest in the brain, the intricacies there are still being worked out. But we'll try and get in two papers, okay? And so I touched on this yesterday. So somehow this market research firm has decided that there's going to be essentially a quadrupling of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease within the next 7 years. Why? And then, in their analysis from eating sketchy meat products in your kebab meat, etc., I'm a bit skeptical of this figure, and I'm probably not doubting the figure. I'm doubting the source of this CJD. I think there might be something more man-made with respect to if these figures are anything approaching the real effects that we're going to see. Because look, CJD is 1 in a million. 1 in a million every year will get CJD. We know the cohort's 50, 60 years old, and the progression of the disease is fairly well characterized. There's new variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, which hits younger people. There are differences, but the same spongiosis is going on in the brain. What would make, or how they came to this figure, like I say, it's eerily spooky, as we're talking about the consequences of runaway amyloidosis because of the potential dual use nature of SARS-CoV-2. Now, as a neuroscientist, I was obviously aware of that. There's been a lot of suspicion and work put into herpes as being a causal factor in bringing us to the states that we recognize as neurodegeneration, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. That's a big list. And it would also play into neuropsychiatric disorders. If you're younger, okay, and your inflammatory load is at a healthier level, but this stuff gets into your brain and it starts messing with frontal cortical networks and limbic networks, then we could expect to see a jump in neuropsychiatric disorders, probably even in excess of what this. I can't confirm any of this. It's from a data. What are they called? Market research, data bridge market research. Who knows what algorithm they ran to come up with this? But it seems kind of fitting under the current circumstances. Great cover up before the crime with CJD, says GTI Mama. Yeah, it's just the meat. Yeah, like I say, all the you're just eating too much meat. You got to have you got to start eating the bugs instead. They don't have prions, and you'll be safer that way. Save the meat for Bill Gates and his cronies. This is it's. Under any other normal circumstance, okay, I would toss this aside and just say that they're fishing for customers. It's they're trying to send